As we move deeper into this journey together, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on the thoughts that have shaped your life. Sometimes we carry beliefs with us that were not our own, beliefs that limit us, and beliefs that say we are not worthy of the riches and success we long for. These beliefs, often planted when we were young, are not the truth of who we are. And today we begin to release those old stories that no longer serve us. Imagine yourself standing at the base of a beautiful mountain, its peak just visible in the distance. As you look at the mountain, you see it represents the abundance and prosperity you desire. But between you and the peak are the old beliefs, stones in the path that seem large, heavy, and daunting. These stones represent the thoughts and stories that have weighed you down, keeping you from moving forward toward your dreams. Now take a moment to look at these stones. They might be thoughts like, I'll never have enough money, or I'm not good enough to receive wealth, or money is hard to come by. These are just thoughts, and thoughts can be changed. They are not the truth of who you are. Slowly begin to picture these stones becoming lighter, dissolving into dust with every breath you take. Every breath you inhale is a breath of release. You breathe in the recognition that you are worthy of abundance. As you exhale, let go of the beliefs that have kept you small. There is no need to force this process. It happens naturally as you align with your true self, your higher self, which knows that you were created for greatness. Let us now take a moment to focus on your breath. As you breathe in, say silently, I am worthy of all the good the universe wants to give me. Let the words land gently in your heart. With each exhale, release an old belief. It doesn't matter what the belief is. Let it go with love and gratitude. When you inhale again, say, I am open to new beliefs of prosperity and abundance. Allow yourself to feel the truth of these words filling your heart, spreading outward through your entire being. This is a beautiful process, one that is not about pushing or forcing, but about allowing the truth to come to the surface. You were born to live a life of peace, joy, and prosperity. The world is abundant, and it wants to give to you. And now, by releasing these limiting beliefs, you open yourself to receive all the blessings that have always been waiting for you. With every breath, you move closer to the life you desire, and with every exhale, you shed the old patterns that no longer serve you. As we continue, I want you to consider your thoughts about money. Do you view it as something that is hard to get, or do you see it as something that flows freely and easily to you? When you begin to see money as a natural part of the flow of life, you start to remove the resistance that keeps it at bay. Money is simply energy. It's a tool, a form of exchange, just like any other form of energy in the universe. When you believe it is hard to come by, that belief sends out a signal of scarcity, and that's what you experience. But when you believe that money flows to you freely, you start to attract it, just like any other good thing. Take a moment now to repeat an affirmation with me. Money flows to me easily, effortlessly, and abundantly. Let these words resonate deep within you. Feel them settle into your heart. Every time you say this affirmation, you reinforce your belief in your natural abundance. Perhaps in the past you've been taught to struggle or work endlessly for money, but I want you to release that belief. You don't have to struggle for abundance. It's already here. It's already yours. You just need to open your arms and welcome it in. Now let's take a moment to focus on the idea that prosperity is already on its way to you. It may feel as though there is a gap between where you are now and where you want to be, but understand that this gap is only temporary. It's simply a place where you're gathering momentum. It's a space where you're learning to believe in your own power. You're learning to align with the energy of abundance, and soon this gap will close. Take a moment to breathe in the truth that prosperity is always on its way to you. It's not something you have to chase. It's coming to you effortlessly, just as the sun rises and the seasons change. All that is required of you is to remain open, to keep your heart and mind clear, and to trust that what is meant for you will never pass you by. Let's move forward now with planting new prosperity thoughts. It's time to begin sowing the seeds for your future wealth, one thought at a time. Prosperity doesn't happen overnight, but it does happen consistently. Each positive thought you have, each new affirmation you speak, is like a tiny seed planted in fertile soil. Think of each affirmation as a seed of gold, a seed that will grow and bloom into something beautiful. With each one, you're bringing yourself closer to the abundance you desire. And remember, the universe is always listening. Every thought, every word, every action is a message to the universe. And when you choose thoughts of prosperity, you're telling the universe that you are ready for more. Let's begin planting now. I'll say some affirmations, and I invite you to repeat them softly to yourself, allowing them to land deeply in your heart. I am worthy of unlimited abundance. Feel the warmth of those words as they fill your body, as if your heart is expanding with the truth of them. You are worthy of all that you desire. I attract prosperity effortlessly and naturally. Imagine yourself walking through life with ease, attracting money and abundance without struggle or strain. Feel that ease in your body and let it become a part of you. Every day, I am more open to receiving. With each day, your heart becomes more open. With each thought, you invite more abundance into your life. Feel your openness. Feel your receptivity. Money comes to me from expected and unexpected sources. Allow your mind to wander to the many ways money could flow into your life, whether it's through work, an unexpected gift, or an opportunity. You know that the universe is always creating new pathways for abundance to reach you. As you repeat these affirmations, feel them in every part of you. Notice how your body responds, how your heart feels lighter, how your mind becomes clearer. These thoughts are the seeds that will grow into the prosperity you desire. It's important to know that you don't have to figure out the how. That's not your job. Your job is to plant the seeds, water them with positive thoughts, and trust that the universe will handle the rest. Everything you need is already on its way to you, ready to come to fruition. Take a moment to close your eyes, place your hands on your heart, and silently repeat the affirmation, I am open and ready to receive. Feel the truth of that statement deep in your being. Know that you are ready for the abundance that is headed your way. It's already yours. You just have to open the door and invite it in. In the next few moments, I want to guide you through a visualization. This is a simple practice, but it is incredibly powerful. Imagine that you're standing in front of a door. This door leads to all the prosperity you've been calling into your life. Feel the excitement in your heart as you reach for the door handle. As you open the door, a bright light spills into the room, and you see piles of money, beautiful homes, and everything you've ever dreamed of. You feel so at home in this space because it's your space, your abundance, your wealth. This is where you belong. Now step inside the room. Take a deep breath and let that light fill your body. Know that all the good things you've been dreaming of are already on their way to you. Feel it, see it, and believe it with every part of your being. Prosperity is already here. It has always been here. You are simply welcoming it into your life now. The more you practice this, the more natural it will become. The more you practice aligning yourself with thoughts of prosperity, the more you will see your reality shift. Prosperity is your birthright, and it's waiting for you to claim it. So take a deep breath, smile to yourself, and trust that everything is unfolding perfectly. You are on the right path, and you are worthy of the wealth and abundance that is already yours. Now, let's continue to allow those thoughts to expand and grow in your mind and heart. Every day, you will notice that more and more good things are flowing into your life. This is just the beginning, and the best is yet to come. Keep your heart open, keep your thoughts aligned with abundance, and watch as your reality begins to shift in beautiful and miraculous ways. The universe has heard you, and your million-dollar life is already on its way. Let us now move forward softly and surely as we begin to explore the inspired actions that align us with the abundance we desire. While it is important to think positively and feel deserving of wealth, it is equally important to take small, inspired actions that reflect that belief. Prosperity is not something that comes solely from waiting or wishing. It is an energy that requires movement, an energy that responds to clear, loving action. Imagine that the universe is like a river. This river flows constantly, bringing to you everything that you need. But for the water to reach you, there must be a clear channel. Inspired action is what creates that channel. It's a loving gesture to yourself and to the flow of prosperity that you trust is already on its way to you. These actions need not be big or dramatic. In fact, the most powerful steps are often the smallest. It's a shift in thinking that leads to a shift in doing. When you begin to see every task as an opportunity to draw wealth toward you, your day-to-day life becomes a series of intentional steps toward prosperity. Whether it's getting up early to take care of yourself, paying attention to your spending, or offering a small generous act to someone else, these are all inspired actions that open the floodgates for more abundance. Take a moment to think about what inspired action looks like for you. Perhaps it's making the time to learn more about finances, or taking the first step to launch your own business. Or perhaps it's as simple as being mindful of where you spend your energy. When we give ourselves the gift of alignment by honoring our inner knowing and taking one small guided step, we move toward our highest good, and we align ourselves with the flow of wealth. If you feel unsure of where to begin, here's an easy practice. Every morning, before you get out of bed, take a few moments to sit up, close your eyes, and ask, what is the one thing I can do today to move closer to my abundant life? This question, asked in a calm, centered way, invites the universe to speak directly to you. It may not always come in grand insights, but trust that the small nudge to take action will appear. These moments of clarity often show up in the form of a little inner voice, or maybe even a flash of inspiration that leads to something significant. Once you receive that guidance, take immediate action. Even if it feels like a tiny step, that step is what builds the momentum toward your larger goal. Your willingness to follow through on these small tasks is what signals to the universe that you are ready to receive. In this moment, let us deepen the connection between thought, action, and abundance. Take a deep breath in and think of a small, simple action you can take toward your financial freedom. It could be anything: writing down an idea you've been thinking about for a while, reaching out to a mentor, or simply organizing your finances with love and care. Once you have it in mind, say to yourself, this small step is my declaration of faith in the universe's ability to provide for me. Feel the shift in your energy as you make this commitment. Trust that this simple act is part of the larger unfolding of your abundant life. As you continue to take inspired actions, Remember that there is no perfect blueprint. What works for one person may not work for another. Your path is unique, and each step you take will be guided by the intuitive wisdom that lies within you. Trust in yourself and in the divine timing of your prosperity. As we move forward in this beautiful journey toward wealth, it is essential to connect with the body. The body is a sacred instrument, and it carries the energy of all that we think, feel, and do. Prosperity is not just an idea. It is a physical experience that is deeply connected to the way we care for ourselves, nurture our health, and maintain balance in our lives. Let's begin by gently noticing how your body feels right now. Do you notice any tension, any areas that feel tight or closed? These are subtle signals from your body telling you that it's time to release and open. Prosperity cannot flow freely when the body is in a state of tension. When we are tense, we subconsciously block the flow of good. Take a moment now to place your hands on your body, on your shoulders, your belly, or anywhere you feel tightness or discomfort. As you do, breathe deeply and say, I release any tension that is blocking the flow of prosperity. I welcome ease, grace, and abundance into my life. With every breath, feel your body relax a little more. Let your shoulders drop away from your ears and feel your chest open as though you are creating space for new opportunities to enter. We will now practice a simple and deeply restorative body technique, self-love massage. You can gently rub your hands together until they become warm, then softly massage your neck and shoulders. Feel the warmth from your hands penetrating into the muscles, releasing any held tension. As you do, repeat the affirmation, I lovingly release all tension and I make space for abundance to flow freely to me. Feel the relaxation spreading through your body with each loving touch. You deserve this care, and this care opens the pathways for prosperity to reach you. Another powerful way to enhance your connection with prosperity is through the practice of mindful movement. As you go about your day, notice how your body moves, whether it's a walk, a stretch, or even simple chores. Begin to bring awareness to every movement, imagining that each step you take, each bend, each stretch, is in alignment with your prosperity. If you're walking, feel the ground beneath your feet and imagine that with every step you are walking closer to your $1,000,000 life. Stretch your arms overhead, and as you do, say, I am stretching into my new life, my abundant life. Feel how this simple movement allows your energy to expand. The more we allow the body to move freely and easily, the more we open ourselves to the flow of good, including financial abundance. You may also choose to engage in practices that calm and soothe the nervous system, such as gentle yoga, deep breathing exercises, or simple meditation. These practices help you stay grounded and centered, allowing the universe's flow of prosperity to pass through you effortlessly. Now, bring your attention to your breath once more. Take a few deep, slow breaths, noticing how each one makes you feel more peaceful and open. With each inhale, imagine you are drawing in golden light, and with each exhale, release any fear or tension that might be blocking your ability to receive. Let your breath become the anchor that keeps you centered in the present moment, reminding you that everything you desire is already here. This practice of connecting the body with the mind and spirit is crucial. As you continue to focus on your well-being, physically, mentally, and emotionally, you send a clear message to the universe that you are ready to receive. Remember, wealth and prosperity are not just about numbers. They are about balance, joy, and harmony in all areas of life. And it is through this balance that wealth finds its way to you. As we explore these practices, we will now move into a deeper understanding of trust, patience, and allowing. These are the quiet but powerful forces that guide us toward our financial freedom. In the modern world, we often get caught in the idea that we must push and strive to succeed. But true prosperity is not about force. It is about allowing, trusting, and knowing that what is meant for you will come in divine timing. Take a moment to think about all the times in your life when you have tried to force something, whether it was a relationship, a job, or even a desire for something material. What happened when you let go of the need to control it? More often than not, when we release the struggle, we allow room for the universe to work in its own divine way. Trust is the key here. Trust that the universe is already working on your behalf. Trust that the steps you are taking are bringing you closer to your goals, even when the path seems unclear. Trust that all is unfolding in perfect timing. Trust that the abundance you desire is already on its way to you, and when the time is right, it will arrive, and you will be ready to receive it. Take a deep breath and let go of any urgency you may feel. Know that there is no rush. Prosperity does not operate on a timeline of scarcity. It operates on a timeline of perfect alignment. Trust that everything you have done so far, every thought, every affirmation, every inspired action, is leading you to the wealth and abundance that you are already deserving of. Your job now is to stay open, stay receptive, and remain in trust. The universe has heard you, and it is already working in your favor. Your dreams of abundance are being lovingly delivered, one step at a time. As we continue along this beautiful path, I want to remind you of something very important. You are not alone in this journey. The universe is always by your side, guiding you toward your dreams. It is gently orchestrating the perfect sequence of events, people, and opportunities that are aligned with your highest good. All you need to do is to stay open to it, to trust the process, and to continue moving forward with faith. Sometimes we can become impatient or frustrated when we don't see immediate results. You may wonder, why isn't everything manifesting right now? But I want you to know that divine timing is always in play. There is a rhythm to life that is much greater than our personal timelines. Just like a flower takes time to bloom, so does the fullness of your prosperity. It cannot be rushed. It must unfold naturally, with grace and ease. Take a moment and imagine that you are in a beautiful garden. Perhaps it's one that you've always dreamed of, filled with lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and a gentle breeze. This garden represents the abundance that is coming to you, fertile, abundant, and ready to be harvested. You may not see the flowers blooming yet, but the seeds you've planted are already taking root beneath the surface. You may not always see the progress, but trust that growth is happening in perfect timing. This is where trust comes in. Trust that the universe is bringing everything to you in exactly the right moment. Trust that all the small steps, the affirmations, and the inspired actions are aligning the path for your abundance. And trust that, just as the seasons change, your time will come. When we let go of the need to control and the fear that we are not doing enough, we make space for miracles to unfold. Sometimes, letting go of the how is the most powerful action we can take. When we surrender our worries and doubts, we allow the universe to surprise us with its goodness. There is a profound peace in allowing. Imagine a warm, loving energy surrounding you now. This is the energy of trust. It fills you with calm and certainty, knowing that everything is working out as it should. Let that peace settle into your being and fill you with patience. Every moment of peace you experience is a moment where abundance is being invited into your life. Every time you choose trust over doubt, you are inviting in more good, more love, and more prosperity. You are opening the door to receiving. Now let's take a moment to reflect. Place your hands gently over your heart and feel the love that is radiating from you. You are worthy of this abundance. You are deserving of all the good that the universe has to offer. There is no limit to the prosperity that can flow to you when you allow yourself to receive. Allow these words to sink deep into your being. I am worthy of receiving all the good the universe has to offer. I am open to receiving abundance in all forms, and I trust that my needs are always met. As you say this, feel the warmth in your chest expand, knowing that you are speaking truth. This truth has always been within you, and now you are simply allowing it to come forward. Prosperity is not something that you need to chase or compete for. It is something you simply need to receive. You have every right to it, just as the sun shines on everyone without discrimination. As you begin to close this moment, I want to leave you with one final thought. Prosperity is already here. It is already in your life, in your heart, and in your mind. The moment you open yourself to it, you will begin to see it manifest in every corner of your existence. It may appear as new opportunities, unexpected gifts, or even a shift in the way you see the world. And most importantly, it will show up in your sense of peace and security. Prosperity is not just about money. It is about living a life where you are fully supported in every way, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So, as we conclude, know that this is not an ending, but a beginning. A new chapter where your life is filled with the abundance, love, and peace that you so deeply deserve. Trust the process, take inspired action, and always remember that you are worthy of everything good that comes your way. Keep your heart open, your thoughts aligned with prosperity, and your actions in tune with your dreams. Take one last deep breath, feeling your heart expand with love and gratitude. Know that you are walking on the right path. And as you move forward, remember to hold in your heart these words: I am open to receiving the abundance the universe is ready to give me. The universe is always listening, and now, with full trust, you are ready to receive. You are a magnet for prosperity, and it is already flowing toward you. Feel that truth in every part of your being and let it fill you with peace. Your life of abundance has already begun, and it is going to be more beautiful and fulfilling than you ever imagined. Thank you for allowing yourself to embrace this truth today. The journey has already begun, and I am so proud of you for taking this step. You are more than worthy of everything that is coming your way. Keep walking with love, keep walking with trust, and keep walking with gratitude. Everything you desire is on its way. You are enough, you are worthy, and you are ready.